Welcome back to Real Life Answers. My name is Ben, and today we conclude our series on Can You Earn Your Own Salvation? Let's get started. And lest we get haughty, let's take a look at ourselves for just a minute. First of all, what about you shall not murder? On the surface, some people would say I've done pretty good with that. I mean, I've never shot anybody. I've never beat anybody to death. I've been married to the same woman for almost 11 years, and she's still alive, and they'd say she's doing good too, because I am. Believe me, they'd be saying she's doing good, because I am. On the surface, we appear to be pretty good. But did you know that in Matthew 5:22, Jesus said, if you've been angry with your brother without a cause, you're guilty of murder. Now, what does that mean, angry without a cause? Well, in common vernacular, we'd say we've had a misunderstanding. You know, somebody does something you think is aimed at you, and you get just hopping mad. You're like Yosemite Sam from the old cartoons. You're jumping up and down with smoke coming out your nose because they did you wrong. Or you hear a part of a conversation and you think they're talking smut about you. You're going to get them back, and guess what? They're not. We would back up if we were talking to these people. Wait a minute. What we have here is just a misunderstanding. You don't know everything. But did you know if you've ever had a misunderstanding and been hopping mad at somebody when you really didn't have reason to? The Bible says you're guilty of murder. In addition to that, it also says if you've ever called somebody a fool, you're in danger of hellfire. Interesting. Calling somebody a fool. Well, gosh, have I ever done that? Let me see. We just lived through an election year. Oh, boy. And I've been on Facebook. You ever read any of those conversations? I got to where I scroll past them because I don't want to comment anymore. But you see those kinds. Some people, you're just looking at them going, man, what an idiot. What a fool. How can they think that? But you're looking down on someone else to the point of dehumanizing them when you do that. Or when I do that, I am too. And the Bible says that's the same thing as murder. So we look at Matthew 5:22 and suddenly we don't look so lily white anymore, do we? What about you shall not commit adultery? I've been married to the same woman for 10 years. Never cheated on her, not one time. I never saw anybody naked or slept with anybody until her. Most people, I didn't even cheat before marriage. Most people would say I'm doing pretty good, but you know what Jesus says? Just down below the verses we read in Matthew 5:28. He says, if you've ever looked at somebody other than your spouse and had lustful thoughts about them, you've committed adultery. In this culture we live in, oh my God. I mean, all you got to do is drive down I-25 and see some of the billboards, or go to the mall and see some of the posters, and you can have lustful thoughts. I've learned, some places I walk, I just keep my eyes straight ahead. Or TV, some of the commercials even. And all of a sudden, we don't look so lily white anymore either. See, like this young man, you and I are not only can we not be perfect, but we've also failed at the simple basic rules of being a good human being. Nobody's perfect, we say. But that's not an excuse, that's an indictment. So, what do you think? Was I spot on in my analysis? Please let us know why or why not in the comments below. Also, if you like what you saw today, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss an episode. God bless you, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again next week.